Death was supposed to be the end. One last breath, one last sound, silence, and then, my eyes opened, not to darkness, but to a horizon where twilight kissed the first light of dawn. Colors I had no name for poured into the sky. A voice, from nowhere and everywhere, spoke without sound. You have not ended. You have arrived. 3 guides appeared, robes moving like wind over water. They carried staffs with small bells. Each step chimed, as if time itself was taking attendance. We walked where no ground existed, yet every step was certain. Beneath us flowed the river of memory. Silver and shadow intertwined. Every ripple was a moment I had lived. Cross it, the first guide said, and the shape of your life will fade. But what the heart has truly made will remain. We crossed by thought alone. And on the far side, a hall appeared. Not built, not carved, but born from stillness itself. At its center a mirror. Not of glass, not of metal, but pure light. It did not reflect me. It revealed me. Scenes unfolded. Feeding a starving dog. Slamming a door in anger. My mother's laughter. A lie I told because it was easy. The apology I never gave. I braced for judgment, but none came. There is no judge, the guide said. Only the law of cause and effect. The mirror punishes nothing. It simply shows the seeds you planted and the fruits they bore. The light shifted, and 6 gates emerged, each a world breathing on its own. Heaven golden bliss, petals drifting in air joy that feels endless but fades. Human realm reign on rooftops, street markets, laughter and loss the only place awakening is possible. Asura realm steel against steel, the scent of pride and battle. Animal realm forests thick with fear life bound by hunger and instinct. Hungry ghost realm dust dry air, throats like needles, bellies like moons craving upon craving. Hell realm flames that freeze, ice that burns and yet even here, karma can be purified. Beyond them, a 7th light bloomed, a lotus opening behind my closed eyes. The pure land, the guide whispered. Not escape, not reward, but perfect conditions for awakening. We stood on a lotus pond without moving. The air was warm with the scent of unseen blossoms. Amitabha Buddha waited, light rising not from the sky but from within me. Beside him, Avalokiteshvara, with 1,000 hands and ears, listening to every cry of the world, and Kṣitigarbha, who vowed never to rest until hell is empty. The wind over the pond felt like the first breath of a life no one had lived yet. Amitabha's gaze touched my fear, and it melted. All things arise from conditions, he said without words, and vanish when conditions end. Your mind is the field. Your actions are the seeds. The future is your harvest. I asked, may I stay? The pure land waited, but far away, a path still called me. Kṣitigarbha's gaze was a mountain. In it, I heard his vow. If in fire, learn the shape of fire. If in ice, become warmth. No place is outside compassion's map. Must I return to suffering? I asked. Return to conditions, came the answer. Suffering blooms only from the seeds you choose. Change the seeds and it withers. You cannot skip the lesson, but you can plant differently. The pure land is not a place to forget. It is a place to prepare. To stay is to reach back for others. I rose. The world shifted by agreement, not motion. Night became a corridor. The corridor a shore. The shore a great wheel turning. Moved by all things. What happens now? The guide smiled. Nothing new. What began long ago simply continues. Compassion opens the gates. Greed narrows them. The choice is made in the moment a thought begins. The gates surrounded me. Human, heaven, asura, animal, hungry ghost, hell. And far away, the pure land glowing like a promise. No command, only the voice of my younger self. Let's try again. Better this time. I smiled. The human gate stood before me, holding both suffering and beauty. Coffee, rain on rooftops. Bookstores, Afternoons with friends when the world almost ends but doesn't. I stepped forward. Threads of light stitched me together. Bright and dark alike. I was not punished. I was not rewarded. I continued. A bell rang far away. The first of countless mornings began. Death had not ended me. It had introduced me to the author of my future. The mind that chooses, moment by moment, what to harvest, and the next gate was already open.